Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Besides COVID-19, one of the hottest topic around is cryptocurrency. Everybody want to know, is the price going up? Is the price coming down? My name is Richard Tan from Success Resources. We are the world leading educational provider. Every week, I'll be making videos about cryptocurrency investing. So if this is a topic that you would like to learn more about, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Just click the thumbs up and also the notifications. And whenever we have a new video, you are the first to know and first to start making money. And we are again very, very, very happy and fortunate to have my friend, the world and even this part of the world and even the world leading authority on financial investment and also an expert in the cryptocurrency. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Dr. Clemen Chiang. Dr. Clemen Chiang, we are very happy to have you here.
Yay! Thank you, Richard, my good friend. Thank you so much for having me today once again. I'm so happy to be back once again here to share with your viewers. Thank you.
Yeah, I do know that over the last couple of videos, those of them who pay attention in the last couple of videos actually make a lot of money because of the information that you gave and the wisdom that you share. So every one of you who are listening in, please pay attention, write down note, because this is another opportunity for you to make money during this uncertain time, because with this news, you are pretty certain of what's going to happen. So Dr. Clemen Chiang, let me just start by saying that over the last 2 days, there are many developments on Bitcoin. Let's talk about some good, amazing, insane news around. Firstly, the ETF in Brazil has started trading. We know that last 6-7 weeks ago it was announced, but yesterday was the first day that the ETF in Brazil started trading. Now, Brazil is one of the largest economy in Latin America, and they have like $1 trillion of equity floating in the market in Brazil. There's like $1 trillion equity market. Even if a small percentage of the equity market, right, small, even 1, 2, or 3% of the equity market money go into Bitcoin, well, it will move the Bitcoin market. And also, Australia is considering approving the ETF in Australia, South Africa too, and there are 12 applications queuing up in the US SEC in US. Well, I'm just sad to say that US is the slowest place, you know, it's slowly. I mean, there's one that's been delayed. I mean, like they're pushed back. It's not cancer, but they push back again. Come on, US, come on, man, keep moving, man. Now, I want to ask you this question, Doctor. This is the first question. What is ETF, right, for the layman people, and how do you see all this development affect the Bitcoin price?
Wow, Richard, that's a great question. And you know, ETF is really a big topic. It stands for exchange traded funds. And basically what that means is that traditional institutions whereby they have asset under management by the billions and by the trillions. We are talking about companies like BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, Templeton. They are huge. And their investment mandate is that they can only put money into an exchange traded fund. And exchange traded fund is overseen by CFTC as well as the overarching governing body, the Securities Exchange Commission. Now, this is the part. They have two choices. Either they go into the market directly to buy Bitcoin, which their investment mandate does not permit them to do so.
Okay.
Or option number 2, they go straight into purchasing the exchange traded fund on a Bitcoin ETF. That mandate is already approved. That's the reason why for all the countries that you share with us, from Germany to Brazil to Australia, and you are right, Richard, US is the slowest of them all because they are the biggest of them all. The moment
guys, keep moving, man. Really slow, you know.
Yeah, the moment they approve this, they open up an entire floodgate of cash that will swarm and eat up this limited supply of 21 million Bitcoin. That's the reason why everyone is feeling edgy at this moment because there are more than 12 applications on hold, standby. And what the ETF process application means is that 3 steps. Step 1, you file in. You tell the regulator, hey, I'm interested to do a Bitcoin ETFs. That's a step 1. And once you file in step 2, the clock starts to count. Tock, 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 tock. By a certain number of days, the government has to respond to you. So what we heard so far right now at step 2, SEC has consistently postponed their decision.
Okay.
But that's good news. Instead of them rejecting outright, that's game over to whoever the applicant is. And we have Vanguard, we have Van Eyck, we have Gemini, we have different parties applying for the Bitcoin ETF. So right now they are at step 2 where it's consistently facing postponement. Then finally, step 3, when the first Bitcoin ETF is approved, bam, the rest of the application will be a smooth green light already. So that's what we meant by opening up an entire floodgate of money entering into a fixed supply of 21 million Bitcoin.
Wow, exciting. Well, that is positive news because Bitcoin is limited. So when more money come in, the only direction to go is up, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Now, news, this is just the last 24 hours news, right? That the first ever Middle Eastern Bitcoin fund launched in Dubai. Now, this is another way of getting money into Bitcoin, not just the ETF, but there is special fund for putting money into Bitcoin. Millionaires and billionaires, sometimes they don't want to like go to Binance, buy 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, etc. They put 50 million, 100 million, 200 million into this kind of fund. And that is their way of investing in the cryptocurrency. Now, the other very, very big news in the last 24 hours is that Germany has approved a law to open up institution crypto fund. Then the law, what does it mean? It means that Germany, which is the world's 3rd largest economy, just behind US and China, and they have lots of money. They are engineering giant, and they are, they are big giant economy. That's the German economy. Now they have 4,000 existing institutions. It means that 4,000 existing institutions are now eligible to invest in the crypto asset. And the law states that they can allocate 20% of the asset in cryptocurrency from the 1st of July, which means that many billions of dollars is now ready to go into Bitcoin or crypto asset. Even if we say like 1 or 2%, there will be many billions of dollars flowing into cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Now, question to you, Dr. Clemen, what is your comment for ordinary people to do with all this new development?
Richard, as you are sharing about 1st of July, I already start counting the days. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days later. So 6 days later, you open a floodgate for them to go into the market and buy direct Bitcoin. Now, this is a really, really good piece of development. Then the challenge is we need to ask, why is the Bitcoin price still not moving yet? So at this point in time, I'm going to flip over to the charts and give us kind of a heads up on the latest development. And step 1, we always do it by looking at the 1-day candle on the chart. And as we know, this has been the performance since we always track from the first day of 2021, which is right here. And I want to kind of mark out the spot where every news media is talking about, hey, Bitcoin is still percentage upwise for the entire year because they are looking at a $18,000 average price. So clearly at 18,000 at the beginning of 2021, today we are still on the upside. But of course, the real comparison we are really, really interested in is the 64,000 high. Can we go back to the 64,000 high and break it to create a new high?
Yes.
So if based on your calculation, we have only like 6 days away from the mama opening gate. and thereby, there's a possibility of this going up. Now, even as you are sharing, because the Bitcoin world is moving so fast, Richard, just 2 hours ago, we got one big, gigantic news that's just really popped out and that shocked everybody in the world. And here we go. We are talking about a major airdrop campaign right here, ladies and gentlemen. This was like 20 minutes ago right now. And we are looking at El Salvador to airdrop $30 in Bitcoin to every adult citizen.
Wow, that means everybody must open a wallet already.
Yes, open a wallet, and this is just 20 minutes ago. And a citizen of El Salvador is known as a Salvadoran. Right here. I'm learning a new word as well. So what I want to do with this information is really critical. We're going to go straight here to Google Earth to kind of have a feel of what's happening of all these places. First of all, you know, Richard brought us to the world of Brazil. And this is what we call Latin America. This is the heart of Brazil. And I got a very good friend who is right here in Peru. But the place I want to bring you all to is not just Brazil, but to look at El Salvador, ELSA. And here we go. It's just up north right here, next to Guatemala, next to Managua and Costa Rica and so on. So why is this country giving all of its citizens $30 in Bitcoin? Every government out there want to snap up Bitcoin. This guy is giving away. And the moment this news kind of pop out, we do a direct calculation. Holy moly, they have a population of 6.54 million. And that's like overnight. Overnight, they're going to have 6.54 million, and that's going to influence the world around us. This is huge, huge, gigantic news, all right? So I'm going to switch back over here. Sorry, I kind of getting too excited right now. I'm looking at too many screens, but here's the point. We have 6 million users overnight, and this is straight away, we have a comment from Binance that's telling us, wow, there's 6 million people added into the ecosystem in one go. 6 million added. So we kind of take the calculation right here. We have a very, very important calculation to do today, Richard. I hope you have your phone with you, and everybody, I want to encourage you to take out your phone calculator, and that's it, all right? So what it says in this paragraph is this. According to Willie Wu, the analyst, he's saying that Bitcoin's total user base will grow by 2.5% thanks to the influx of 4.5 million Salvadorians. So we're going to take our calculator right now. We're going to first type in 4.5 million. And in our calculator, you want to calculate 4.5 million, got to landscape it, all right? Or not, the calculator has not enough space. So we landscape it and put 4.5 million right here.
Okay.
And then we're going to divide by 0.025, which represents 2.5%. And look at the answer. According to the analyst, there's about 180 million Bitcoin users worldwide. That is their calculation right now, right? So everybody got their fair amount of calculation. And of course, his number is really not that accurate, because if we take according to Binance and Google search, there should be 6 million population. So we're going to calculate a second time round. We're going to press in 6 million divided by 0.025. And we are looking at least 240 million Bitcoin traders worldwide. This is the mama figure. 240 million. So we are really, really excited about this. And we kind of applaud if this government is going to do airdrop of $30. He has upped the standard. Any other government want to follow through, better increase the price point. Back to you, Richard.
Which means to say that 108, I mean, if I look at it like 6 million times $30 Bitcoin, which means to say that there is going to have an influx of 180 million moving of the Bitcoin. Now, also the other, following up on the other previous video where we say that because of El Salvador, taking the initial stage. There are other Latin American countries they are considering. Yeah, one of it is Paraguay, and a few other that is considering taking the same step, just like El Salvador. So if all this start to move, well, we are having a lot potential if you get in early right now, right?
Oh yes, Richard, you're spot on. And right now, as you are talking, I straight zoom in into Paraguay right here. And basically this part of the world, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Peru, Argentina, and going all the way north to Panama, going into Guatemala, and of course our El Salvador right here, they are all excited. Why? The question is why? And the way we look at it is because this is what we call the decentralized pathway to financial freedom. Third world countries, how do they compete with the Goliaths of the world like the United States, the China of the world? They have no other chance to compete unless they find a niche blue ocean whereby they have an equal chance to succeed. And they took the idea of an ordinary man getting himself set financially free through investment in Bitcoin as an asset. They took this level to the government level of thinking. Hey, if the ordinary man can do it, why not us as a government, and mobilize our entire citizen go towards this common path such that they have a breakthrough. And one such move, what they have done is this, Richard. They have effectively attracted all the whales, the billionaires, millionaires of the Bitcoin community to flood into the country. This is the whole thinking behind these countries right here. They are very, very smart ahead, and they have to do it before US open up the floodgate, before China opens up the floodgate. By then, small countries like them will not have a chance to compete anymore. That's why they need to do it first.
Yeah, they are very smart, but I must say that they are also very courageous to do something which is against the big boys, right? I mean, to go against the big boys like the World Bank and the IMF and United States, you need to have a lot of courage to do that and willing to take the risk. I think for the welfare of the people and for the future of the generation of their people, I must say that they really take the courage to do that. So now many celebrity also, right, during this last 2 weeks of dip, also go into to take this opportunity to buy into the Bitcoin dip, such as Susie Orman, such as Mark Cuban. They publicly mentioned about that. Now, the last 24 hours, we have also news that the New York City mayor forerunner, Eric Adams, says that if he is going to be, if he's elected, and if he win the election, he want to make New York City the center of Bitcoin. Personally, I think it's very, very positive because New York is one of the financial center of the world. The NASDAQ, the New York Stock Exchange is there, Wall Street is there. I mean, the amount of money that New York or even Wall Street is handling is tremendous, tremendous, tremendous. So I'm very, very bullish about Bitcoin. I felt that this is one of the best financial opportunity in this whole decade. And that's the reason why I am promoting, right, Bitcoin, the global Bitcoin festival. And it is going to be a gathering of industrial expert and enthusiastic community of Bitcoin holder, and also a movement. And this is a movement that promote education and the adoption of Bitcoin. This will happen in Europe and Asia. Now, Dr. Clemen, what have you got to add into my first few statements and also the Global Bitcoin Festival?
Wow. And you mentioned about New York, Richard. The moment you mentioned about New York, I remember this magical number 666. And that's none other than 666 Fifth Avenue in New York. And that is the home turf of none other than President Donald Trump's son-in-law. That is the property owned by Kushner. And, you guys can take a whole look at this. And that's the reason why, you are spot on. We need to have this very, very small, tiny window of opportunity to get in before big folks like them come in to snap up. And that's the reason why this development of a New York potential upcoming mayor, he wants to make such a big announcement. Now, leading from that, I will also fast track to the fact that there's another crazy governor out here. And he has proclaimed that, hey, Texas is becoming a mecca for Bitcoin miners. Holy moly. And that's the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott. And what has happened in Mongolia and Sichuan? They are right now moving all of the mining activities into Texas, the cheapest place in the entire states of US, whereby electricity is so dirt cheap. And with this news that came out, straight off, the articles are flying all over the place, how Texas is becoming a mecca for Bitcoin miners. And Bitman, they have all set up their facilities up here. This is really, really gorgeous, all right? So we also take a look at Nikkei Asia, and that's where they talk about the freewheeling cowboys of Texas. So it looks like this has opened up an entire floodgate of opportunities for Bitcoin miners to find another place that's totally friendly. Incentives are given by the governments, and they're going to inject a whole new life into the whole space of Bitcoin. And that's the reason why, Richard, it is so timely that you are organizing the Global Bitcoin Festival, because we are right now in this very, very small opportunity. Once it's gone already. And I just can't wait to take part in the event, because why? You're going to assemble top-notch thinkers and speakers to rally the entire movement of Bitcoin and US, because we have spotted this window. And this thinking from El Salvador, from the government level, coming down to the ordinary man, if the government is already thinking about it, how about us, the ordinary man? This is your final, last call to get in. And how best to get in? I want to encourage you, go to the link below and sign up for a Global Bitcoin Festival so that you don't miss out. You want to hear what the insiders are talking about. You want to see real Bitcoin wheels on stage and feel the energy. And that's the reason why you got to join together with us. I want to see you guys there at the event. Wow. Richard, thank you so much for taking the lead in this movement.
Thank you, Dr. Clemen, for all your encouragement and all your inspiration. So viewers, go to the link below and sign up for the Global Bitcoin Festival. It's good. It's going to be an exciting movement. It's going to be a powerful movement. It's going to be a movement that it will be remembered for a generation to come. So thank you. I want to wish you wealth, health, and happiness in your life. Thank you, Dr. Clemen, for all your wisdom and all your contribution. See you again in the next video.